Hello everybody and welcome to the Import-Export Hub channel weekly newsreel. Your host Bogdan here. I hope that you are all doing great. And guys, without practically begging you to hit those small buttons below this video, let's start with the quiz question for this week. And it goes like this. So who was the largest exporter of fresh or chilled live oysters in the world in 2021 in terms of value? And the options here are France, Canada or Ireland. And guys, the correct answer is France with some $132 million worth of exports. It was followed by Canada with roughly $50 million, while Ireland was the third largest exporter in terms of value with some $43 million. Jumping now to the Freightos index here, let's see together the values for week 46. And basically we have $3,040 for the general index, which is down 5% from the previous week, with Europe to South America West Coast sub-index registering a 7% increase, while China to North Europe sub-index suffered a 12% loss, bringing the absolute value to $4,267. In what concerns the main head holes, as usual, I will start with the Trans-Pacific ones, both down 3% week on week, with China to North America West Coast having an absolute value of $2,563, and China to North America East Coast having a value of $5,435. Sorry guys, for the crossways head holds we have bigger volatility here. As I've said, China to North Europe is down 12%, bringing the absolute value to $4,267, while the other sub-index, so the one connecting China to the Mediterranean, is down 4% with an absolute value of $4,470. And I don't know guys if you remember, but a couple of weeks back I was saying that most probably capacity management will contain the fall. Well, it seems that I've wrongly read the signs. I thought that the shipping lines will have somehow learned from their past experience regarding price wars. Well, it seems that some of them are still playing this game, with immediate effects, of course, on freights. And even though the number of blank sailings has been ramped up on both Trans-Pacific and Cross-Suez head holes, what's more concerning are the clouds hovering above the container shipping lines for the next quarters in terms of new builds. And I have here a report coming from AXS Marine, which touches this subject in particular. And even though it makes reference to the gloomy outlook for Asia-Europe trade, I think it can be extrapolated very easily to the Trans-Pacific trade as well. And we have here some rate drivers for 2023, some that are supporting freight rates and some that could erode them. All valid if you ask me. And then I came across some interesting charts that are worth analyzing, and I will highlight just four, even though all seven are positively correlated. But for me right now the most important are fleet capacity and confirmed orders, both expressed in million of TEUs, and the second set of charts is related to inactive fleet plus vessel order book, both here expressed as a percentage of fleet capacity. And okay, I'm not a shipping expert, I repeat it for those of you who don't know, but when you have in November a fleet capacity close to, I don't know, 23 million TEUs, 7.5 million TEUs in confirmed orders, an inactive fleet of almost 5%, so more or less 1 million TEUs, coupled with a vessel order book of 29 million TEUs, I think that the question now is not if the freights will burst, but when. And my feeling is that the shipping lines up until now managed to delay the announcement of new orders cancellations in order to somehow try to attenuate the rate erosion even further, hoping now not to bleed in a tank full of sharks. And read here the angry shippers and BCOs, as they will be further under pressure to renegotiate the rates. And again, this is my personal and very biased opinion, but something is definitely bleeding right now. And I'm afraid that all the band-aid in the world won't stop this bleeding without canceling some of the new orders. Anyways, guys, we will see if I will make a career in futurology. I don't know if this word even exists or not. And now, guys, I will move to my next news. I just want to briefly mention a couple from the shipping industry. The first one comes from thelowstar.com and relates to a complaint made by a Florida shipper against Maersk and its subsidiary Hamburg Sud. We don't have any comments coming from the shipping lines just yet, although they will have to follow up as required by the filings timetable. And the second news relates to the avoided chaos in Australia, as Australia's Fair Work Commission ordered Svitzer, I hope I pronounced it correctly, the nation's top towage operator, which is owned by Maersk, by the way, to scrap its planned lockout of tugboat workers. So quite a couple of very busy weeks for Maersk and its management. Anyways, guys, moving now to some import-export related news. I have one that concerns Turkey, as it seems that they've updated their halal regulations with changes that will come in June next year, so 2023, and by then any commodity exported towards Turkey that is marketed or labeled as halal must have a halal certificate issued by a halal certification body that is recognized by Turkey Halal Accreditation Agency. On the other hand, non-halal products can be exported towards Turkey as usual. So if you're exporting halal products towards Turkey, please consider this important change. And now the last thing that I want to cover is a report again concerning Turkey. It's coming from our friends that work in the United States Department of Agriculture, so USDA. Thank you again for this nice report. I have here this 14-page report covering Turkey's fresh deciduous, I hope I've pronounced it correctly, fruit, as it seems that favorable growing conditions and, I don't know, ongoing investments to improve on-farm yields will lead Turkey to record or near record production and exports for apples, pears, and table grapes. So once again, if you're working in this kind of industry, you're exporting or want to import this kind of products, please take a look at this report and you'll find very useful information about, I don't know, production, consumption, trade, or policy. And now, guys, with this being also covered, thank you all for watching. I hope you've made it till the end. Don't forget to hit whatever button you like below this video. And as usual, until next time, keep your business safe. Thanks.